Capitalism's resilience is rooted in the decline of faith and a godless worldview.
Just took it there.
I just went there. Islam's taken over. It started here. It's very hard for us to imagine a world beyond capitalism or an economic system beyond capitalism. And I think the reason for that is because much of the worldview or ontological, philosophical beliefs around how this world is structured is basically aligned with capitalist principles. So what do I mean by that? Modern science, modern belief tells us that we are just basically animals. Our existence is just a mere coincidence, a cosmic accident. And so, as a result of that, there is a type of thinking which lends us to a social Darwinist worldview. Because we are social animals, we and our human nature is rationally self-interested, we are materially motivated, and so existence itself is survival of the fittest. It's a competition between us. That is the dominant worldview and the dominant narrative that governs basically most of our existence right now. The reason why I think it's so resilient is because the solution to it, which tends to be socialist thought, is actually built on those same principles. So we still are animals and we still are actually motivated by rational self-interest. Even in Marxist philosophy and actual Marx writings, one of the big contradictions in the literature, he actually litters his work with moral reasoning and moral arguments. However, his main argument is that the revolution, the collective consciousness that the proletariat will reach to overcome capitalism is actually going to be in their rational self-interest.
It's all materially defined sort of thing.
Precisely. They want to have their cake and eat it too. So they want to basically have this kind of godless worldview, and they want to basically be able to substantiate moral reasoning on principles which actually lends itself better to a capitalist worldview. Having an understanding of the world not from God or the lack of the spirit, the lack of the soul, necessitates a social Darwinist worldview. It doesn't actually lend itself to having these kind of pretty moral ideas around fraternity, solidarity, etc. Religion is not the opium of the people as kind of like commonly misunderstood in a conventional sense, but actually religion is the way that can actually free us from this.